When he came to the door of his girlfriend's house, he knocked on the door, but no one came out to open the door. He didn't know that Juan, his girlfriend, was in her room at this time, and a customer of hers who bought fake cigarettes was doing the same thing intently. He sent a call to his girlfriend on WeChat, and the other party did not respond. He thought that the other party was asleep, so he found a key under a pickle jar at the door of his girlfriend's house. This is the secret that he discovered by chance, that the future mother-in-law leaves key under the pickle jar. It may be that older people are easier to forget, so the future mother-in-law hid such a key in case of emergency. But this time it was convenient for Zhao Zhou. After Zhao Zhou took out the key, he opened the door and entered the courtyard of this self-built house. After entering the yard, although the door to the room was closed, it was not locked. So Zhao Zhou opened the door and walked in, passing through the living room. He suddenly heard a very, very strange sound from the bedroom inside, like the soft moan of his girlfriend. He limped to the door, and the more he listened, the more he felt something was not right, because the voice from inside seemed to be a man besides his girlfriend, and there was also a very crazy sense of rhythm. Thinking of something, he kicked the door angrily and saw the naked people on the bed hugging each other tightly. The one below was his girlfriend Juan. Zhao Zhou was very angry at this moment, and he shouted hysterically, "Juan! Why you bitch betraying me?" The two people on the bed let out a cry of fright, and then quickly turned over and hid under the bed. Juan wrapped her body very tightly and looked at Zhao Zhou nervously. Why are you here? How did you get in?" Zhao Zhou angrily scolded, "How do you care about me getting in? If I didn't come in and see, I won't know that you dare to betray me." As he said, he looked at the fat man next to Juan, gritted his teeth and cursed, "You dog dare to sleep with my girlfriend, I'm fighting with you." After speaking, Zhao Zhou rushed towards the fat man. But before he got there, the fat man kicked him directly through the quilt, kicked him upside down with one kick, kicked out the door directly, and cursed, "So you're the silly waste. What kind of blessings can Juan enjoy following you? What good life can she live on? I heard that you can't make a lot of money. Do you still expect Juan to sell fake cigarettes to support you in the future?" Juan asked in surprise, "Mr. Benj, how do you know that I sell fake cigarettes?" The fat man petted and said, "Fool, I have smoked for so many years, can I still not get the real China and the fake China?" Juan was even more surprised, and blurted out, "Mr. Benj, you know that the cigarettes I sell are fake. Why do you buy them? And you buy so many at once?" The fat man picked her chin and said with a smile, "I feel sorry for you. I want you to make more money. It doesn't matter to me to buy a few fake cigarettes. I will be happy as long as you can be happy." Juan's face was full of the shyness of a girl. She threw herself in his arms and said shyly, "Mr. Benj, you are really kind to me." Zhao Zhou struggled to get up at this time, already hating these two dog man and woman, crazy in his heart. Unexpectedly, they dare to flirt and scold at this time. How damn shameless. Do they take him seriously? Originally, he had accumulated countless negative energy, and seeing that the whole person was about to collapse, he ran to Juan to talk to her and find some comfort. Unexpectedly, before arriving at Juan's house, he was ridiculed by the taxi driver and kicked, and he was forced to knock him several heads. This brought his mood to the edge of almost collapse. But he did not expect that a bigger bomb would be behind, and he did not expect that his beloved woman would betray him. When he thought of this, he was completely crazy. Now he doesn't think about it anymore. What should he do with the 500,000 usury? Can't think about what to do if you are beaten today or humiliated today. The only thing he thought about now was to make the couple pay the price. So he crawled to the kitchen and took a sharp knife that was boneless, ready to kill the bitch and the man. At this time, the fat man Benj had also put on his pants and walked out of the bedroom. What he thought was to get rid of that damn Zhao Zhou. As soon as he arrived at the door, he found that Zhao Zhou had disappeared. He thought that this kid should have escaped in anger. He was about to go back and said to Juan. He suddenly felt a sharp pain in his back. At this time, Zhao Zhou had already inserted the sharp knife into his back. Then Zhao Zhou drew out the knife, pushed the fat man to the ground, and rushed into the bedroom. In the bedroom at this time, Juan was not wearing any clothes, but lying on the bed waiting for the fat man Benj to return. After all, the two hadn't finished their work just now. They were suddenly interrupted by Zhao Zhou. She was still waiting for her lover to drive Zhao Zhou away before coming back and continuing with her. But she never expected that the person who stepped forward at this time turned out to be Zhao Zhou, and he also held a knife in his hand. Juan was so scared that she hurriedly jumped to the corner wrapped in a quilt, and said in a panic, "Zhao Zhou, what are you going to do?"